So demand barking. Demand barking is that higher pitch, more rapid bark. Demand barking in, going from a dog barking, translating it into human words is, I want something now, give it to me, look at me. Alright? Demand barking is the dog demanding something, demanding your attention, demanding you give him a treat, demanding you let him inside. And demand barking is one of the easiest types of barking to fix, and it's also one of the hardest types of barking to fix. And really, this comes down to one thing: ignoring and reinforcing. Okay? If you haven't already, be sure to look at the video for ignoring and reinforcing behaviors. It's in the Getting Started section, because it'll give you a little bit more insight. Demand barking, the dog is saying, I want something. And the second you give the dog attention, you look at him, you give him the treat, you pet him, you're reinforcing that barking works. Alright? It's important with demand barking that you ignore it, because the dog has to learn whatever it is that he wants. Barking does not get it. Being quiet does. Alright? So when he barks, you ignore him. Then the second that he stops barking, you reinforce the quiet behavior by then giving him what he wants. So one example is the dog is outside, okay, and the dog is barking to come in. Now, provided there's nothing bad going on outside, if it's not raining or something like that, that's why he's barking. He's just barking because he just wants to come into the house. While he's barking, you ignore him. No calling his name, no saying, shut up, stop barking. You completely ignore him. And so I said it can be one of the harder things to fix, because you have to be willing to deal with that. It's also easy because you don't have to do anything. You ignore the behavior. The second he stops barking, you go let him in the house. And you teach him that being quiet is what gets you what you want. Alright? So that's demand barking. When your dog is barking for something, he wants something, he wants food, he wants you to pet him, you ignore him. The second that he's quiet, he stops barking, you reinforce that behavior by then giving him what he wants. Having a dog that runs out the front door is super dangerous, and we want to teach our dogs not to do this because it's just an accident waiting to happen. So